Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. So, today on the No Hope Estate, plan is to go into the runes because there's this neat little callus scale here. It is plus 15% damage, which isn't the highest, but it is a plus damage trinket that can go on anyone. It also gives me plus 33% bleed resistance, which can be good in a variety of places, mainly the Crimson Courtyard, so this might have a variety of uses, and it levels up the runes, so realistically, I might be seeing a boss or two here soon. Not that we'll be going to fight it because we're still leveling everyone up, but it's the fact that the thing is there. So, since we're going with the runes, I thought it might be fun to play with a blighting party. So to facilitate that, we're going to be going in with Amani, the Shield Breaker, the Silent, Audrey the Grave Robber, and Corbin our Aesthete. So, starting off with Amani, let's redo some of this because I had her set up for a different boss. There we go. So she's going to be using Pierce, that has armor piercing if I need it, moving her forward, add her Kiss, moving her back, Blighting, Impale, hit all four of them, also has a Blight attached, and Serpent Sway to give me blocks, which is oh so powerful in this estate because I cannot heal. I also upped her speed. Now for her trinkets, we have the Spectral Spear Tip, which is plus 2 raw damage, so when I use Impale, all the targets hit by this take 2 additional damage. It also gives her on monster kill, plus 1 max HP. Then we have the Ring of, I want to say this right, trying to say this right, I've been told a few times now I've been saying this wrong, Kalimdor, right? Kalimdor. So it's plus 35% damage versus anything that's blighted, and on attack hit will blight for a 2 for 3. So Impale will actually be doing a 3 for 3 blight, on top of doing extra damage if things are already blighted. Next, the Silent, we're going to be doing some shenanigans with her. So since she's slow, she's probably going to be going after Amani and Audrey. So we have a few options here. If things are low enough on health, we'll either be using Corpse Explosion to defeat the monster, giving all the other enemies even more blight, a 5 for 3 blight, and if they're not low enough on health, I'll probably be starting off with Catalyst, which is a 5 for 3 blight once again, but does plus 100% blight amount versus anything that is already blighted, so that means it will do a 10 for 3 blight. But then we have the trinkets. Blight Amulet ups the blight amount done by 33%, so that'll actually be like 13 blight, if not a little more, I think. And then we have the Book of Bane upping her blight chance and blight duration. There's also the cursor tools if those come into play, but I don't plan on playing into those very much. Next, Audrey. We are going to have a little bit of fun with her. Realistically, I'm actually might be using Flashing Daggers a lot. I know this just lowers bleed resistance, but because we have the Poison Skull on here, Flashing Daggers is going to do a 1 for 3 blight and then do extra damage and crit versus anything that is already blighted if Amani goes first. Otherwise, we have Poison Darts to put on a blight, Thrown Dagger to do extra damage to take something out and back, doing extra damage versus Blighted, upping her accuracy, or Pick to the Face for armor piercing. Then we have the Blighted Satchel, upping her blight chance, and on any friendly skill, which she doesn't have, so let's not cover that. Next up, Corbin, our Aesthete. For him, we have either El Light, lowering enemy accuracy, Valora, blighting, extra crit versus anything that's marked, and he can transfer blight and mark from himself to the target. We have Protector of Beauty, guarding a target, clearing their stun, activating a riposte on Corbin, and then finally, Falling Light, huge AoE if he gets low enough on health. For his trinkets, we have the Ancestors map. This is Scouting and Trap Disarm chance, and just for the funsies, Legendary Bracer. This gives him plus damage and minus speed, but realistically I won't be really needing his speed too much, I'm hoping. So let's go in, let's have some fun, let's maybe get a few more of the heirlooms that I am looking for, because realistically I need more busts, I need more crests, and I need a little bit of everything. We will take all the food, a few bandages, a few medicinal herbs, a few keys, a few holy waters just for a few curios in there, and a few torches. Let's have some fun. Alright.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once.
Where are we going?
Now, foreign.
Oh, that is cursed. Suppose we'll go through this loop, then come back and go all the way the other way. And then leave most of these for on the way back. I think that's how we'll do it. Grave Robber for the trap. 110 disarm chance even without the map. She can disarm again. Oh boy, it's gonna be interesting coming back for all of that. Dig through this.
Even the cold stone seems
Don't worry
bent
about
on
the food, that just
ferocity.
all shuffled into the bigger stacks because I didn't do it myself this time around. Because the stack's up to 16 because of Cerebral's modded reworks there. You know what? Let's just add our kiss the Defiled Fountain. It blighted the Golem for me. So we're going to throw and dagger onto the Golem. Tools of the trade. Then we're going to Catalyst, which 100% blight amount versus blighted. And we're going to go onto the Enclosing Golem, hoping that the blight takes him out, because that's 19 a round. Oh boy. Stun didn't go off. Gonna L-Light, hitting the Defiled Fountain so it doesn't hit us, lowering its accuracy. Golem goes down on next action. So, picked the face on Fountain. That would do some damage to it, alright. Then, Corpse Explosion? Nah, Tools of the Trade. That way we can get back into Poisoners easier. And Neutralize. Pierce, moving forward.
Victory.
Oh, that healed the fountain. That healed the fountain. That's not good. At least it's at a shield form, so it's not going to damage reflect us. If we L-Light and do 2 damage to it, it goes down.
As the light gains purchase,
Alright, there we go.
spirits are lifted.
There's another summoning
made
page.
clear.
I'm really tempted to fight the thing. Here's the thing though, I have 2 of them, and I really want to fight the boss on Champion. So do I just leave the summoning pages then? Because that's all that they are good for if I remember correctly. Because that saves me the room for the crests. So I know the one use for these summoning pages is to use it on the observer, the flawed, imperfect, and I don't remember the other observers, but you know, the observer from Koala's creature collection, and that summons the observer boss or the beholder boss. And I have 2 of them. The only reason I would get another one is just in case it goes really south, which it can. We'll leave it. I think I'll come back for this one. I can get gems from that, so we'll leave it once again. So if I go a little bit further in, I'll be able to, use one torches or something like that. Flashing daggers. That way I hit the veteran. Then we're gonna impale. That should blight everyone. Spearman is almost down there. Tools of the trade. If we corpse explosion, we actually do take out the spearmen. And then we just throw the 5 blight, which changes into at least 6, onto the grotesque.
Continue the onslaught.
10 blight.
Them.
So 2 health on the grotesque. Grotesque goes down. And of course the conscript goes down.
This is how a life is taken.
Oh. Never mind on the torches. And then I don't really need the money, so I'll leave the emeralds. I really would prefer to bring back heirlooms. Alright, here we go again. I should have default party ordered. I can't do the thing I want to do. That's fine, though. Tools of the Dread. Piercing Whale, so they do less damage to me. Lashing Daggers. Just damage and blight. Pierce to hit the Grotesque, because screw that thing in particular. Then L-Light on the Noble, so I don't get stressed.
The light, the promise of safety.
And we'll see how this goes. Tools of the Trade. Corpse Explosion on the Noble. That lights the rest of them for 7. So Conscript 1 goes down. Add our Kiss on the other Conscript. And that's our fight. Pick to the face for the funsies. Taking what I can. Default party order.
At least promises success.
I'm gaining torches faster than I can use them. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, I do not need that many torches. We're getting rid of some for the busts. Moving on along. I'll come back to this because it can be used for medicinal herbs and therefore gems and or gold. I'll figure stuff out on the way back. Maybe I do a fight with him. Blockage and therefore torch. Alright, let's check this out again. Bear wanted to be held, so... Did I scout this room? I did. Then... Theoretically, I could... Do I have any scouting things in here? I do. Alright, that could work. Alright, cool. Maybe I even get a nightmare out of this. So I haven't had a single shield breaker nightmare yet. I feast for stress and the health.
Against the coming horrors.
I don't think we have a nightmare. But I also don't think we have a prevent nighttime ambush. I'm going to do night moves for the scouting. I'm going to do accuracy on the silent for the plus damage. Banquet for the eyes for the food. We can do Admirable Poise for the plus damage. That's plus 2 flat damage. Then I can do Footwork, the plus dodge. And we are good. And then we might as well pilfer for a supply item. And not waste that point. Cool. Getting resituated so I actually can sit without a 15-pound cat on my lap.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
There we go. Kind of thought this would be a thing, but this is fine. For the most part. So we are going to pierce. Let's go at the Supplicant because it goes next. It's blighted. I'm going to Corpse Explosion it, trying to blight the rest of them. We got them.
Faint hope blossoms.
Flashing Daggers hit these two. 8, 7, okay. L light hitting Sycophant in 2.
Their formation
Just Sycophant
is
in 1
broken.
left. That's already
Maintain the offensive.
feasted, more or less. Poison Dart on it. Oh, Pierce. There we go.
The way
Full
is
party
lit.
order.
The path is clear.
Medicinal herbs.
We
Take the
require only the
bandage.
strength
Can
to
have another
follow it.
holy water. Take the emerald over the gold. Let's heal up this little bit and then take the gold, actually. And then I don't... Oh yeah, it's explore 90% of rooms, so we might as well go all the way here. Alright. By Poison Dart, that's 3 to 6. It's 5 to 9 with Flashing Daggers. That does more damage, just slightly less blight. Yeah, flashing. Then Impale. All of them should be blighted, except for maybe the Sycophant.
A death by
By
inches.
Corpse Explosion, I'd probably take out Supplicant. I'm not sure I'm gonna blight the Sycophant, but then Corbin can probably take it out. Oh, genuinely surprised, so I need to deal like 4 whole damage to this thing.
The
There we
slow
go.
death. Unforeseen.
What I can.
Unforgiving.
I'll leave the rest. I mean, a Jade might have added up to more, but I'm already halfway through the dungeon. Maybe a third.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Alright, so... Default party order, first of all. Holy water this, see what we get. Wanted those busts. I know this isn't the greatest idea, but I do need the invitations. I am gonna need more than one. So I might as well collect them while the party's doing decently. Not gonna say it's doing good because that's gonna curse me, but because I have used like a stack of food so far. Very good dodges there on the silent. Impaling. Oh, that's not good. Well, we got anti-venom for that. Corpse Explosion. We can take out the Sycophant. That blights the rust. They resisted. Lovely. Alright. Let's go with, Gaoler, hoping for the blight on Courier. Because now he's marked as well. Flashing Daggers. There we go. He's not going to summon more. Pierce, take out Supplicant. Sycophant left. Which? Corpse Explosion. I know it's not gonna, like, take him out, but realistically it did enough damage where Corbin could take him out. Viscount's Invitation over the gold.
Momentum. Push on to the task.
Cross over the emerald. I'm fine with that. Let's heal up a tad. Head on back. Another battle in the hallway popped up. I'll use the medicinal herbs here, see what I get, but I'm not counting on much. Yeah.
Loot are often low on supplies.
Oh. Hi guys, how you doing? Impale. Enjoy the blight. Flashing daggers. Let's get the Friar and the Legionary. Missionary, rather. if I... They're all bladed for 3, 4, 3, 3. Yeah, let's go with the Mendicant Friar in 3. See what happens. Corpse explosion to him. Light spreads. So 10, 11, 10. A little bit of a heal there, but realistically on the next round I should get them all. Except maybe Missionary, but they're taking a huge hit as well from that blight. They're not even doing damage to me here. Flashing again. Friar down. If we pierce, we just need the Missionary. There we go.
A brilliant confluence of skill.
Everyone's even in place. Take the deeds. Can't take the rest, so there we go. Everything's good. Max HP for the quest. Wait a moment. Shovel and anti-venom don't work. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 10 times, shame on me. Okay, it was a key. Nothing in there. Can keep this one. You know, this would be another really cool mimic. Just big stone mimic. I should not be giving Void ideas like that. Please help me. Yeah, we'll get rid of the anti-venom. And another key. And nothing. Hunger check. I was gonna say, what's spilling out of that barrel? But no, that's a candle. That's a candle. Do 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 do. Are those the two eyes that were left over from the fight? See if I can't get another invitation. I'm pretty sure they stack. This one's not as bad of a fight either. So flashing daggers.
Impressive.
You know, the guard's not gonna help you much if I'm AoEing. Speaking of... Oh, you dodged. You absolute prick. Well, if I can't do what I want, we're gonna glass knife instead. Which didn't do much. I should have just neutralized. To Valora. Now you're all alone, friendo. Throne dagger.
Inspiration.
There's that invitation. I would like to take the busts. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rooms left. So I definitely can't get rid of the torches. Getting rid of the food would be absolutely stupid. Realistically, I do not need the bandages. The reason I have them is because there are a few enemies in here that can do bleed. And if I get rid of the bandages, I'm going to regret it, and we all know it. But what's life if you don't live it? Right? Let's go. Which hero am I losing today? Let's take our bets.
Finding the stuff is
Who's feeling unlucky? Who's feeling unlucky? Can you imagine being these heroes and me going, I value these 3 busts over you 4 because I'm getting rid of the bandages. Now who's feeling unlucky? Who's gonna drop first? Yeah, I would really want to work from me right now. Well, I'm gonna wake up the Terrortooth anyway because I'm... Oh, I can't impale right now. Wrong row. So if that's the case, screw the Seraph. Poison darts. We're gonna pierce, hit the Grotesque.
Annihilated.
Tools they trade. Catalyst. That is 16 blight and 25 health. It is not going down fast enough. If I use Valora, I put a 3 blight on it, making that go up to a 19. So I will need to hit for a 6 or 7 for Valora to be effective. However, if I use a light, the problem is it only hits for up to 3 higher. It does have a slightly higher crit, but it also does lower the accuracy. We might need to go with that. Debuff that accuracy so it doesn't hit us. Cause screw that, Seraph. I ain't putting up with that BS. Oh, it missed me. Thank you, thank you. Now this is where BS hits the fan. I am sorry, Audrey. I know I was just joking about you dying, but this is not the reason I was joking about you dying. Because I need the Terrortooth down and I need that Ardent armor down. So we can either pick to the face and do 6 to 13 damage of his 22, or you can do 2 to 4 and put a 3 for 4 blight on him, which isn't nearly enough. We need pick to that face. I was hoping you wouldn't be hit, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, what does Pierce do to him? Pierce takes him out. No riposte. Leaving Terrortooth.
Time to perform beyond
So,
one's limits.
Corpse Explosion. We're blighting the Terrortooth. Be awakened. It sounds so bad, but realistically it doesn't do too much. And then we poke him. Another trophy, another max health.
Success, so
Give me the
clearly in
busts.
view. Or is
Now
it
I know I said I
merely
don't
a
want
trick of
the money.
light?
But Ruby and Sapphire. But Ruby and Sapphire. But I do not have the room for Ruby and Sapphire. Like, realistically. A third of my inventory. Over a third of my inventory is already clogged up. With just heirlooms, let alone this invitation thing. It really hurts to get rid of the Ruby and the Sapphire, knowing that, like, how much of a hoarder I am. But put the gems down. Ay, ay, ay. regret it. I'm gonna regret it. Impale them. It never hits. It never hits. Flashing daggers. There we go. Okay. If we catalyst, we're likely to hit. It takes the courier out. Are you kidding me with that accuracy? I know it. I said I was gonna regret it. There's a Crimson Curse. I'll light him. How do I miss like 2 15% chances to miss? I know theoretically it's possible, but what are the actual chances of missing 2 15% chances in a row? I know it's lower than 7.5, mind you. Okay, so both of them go down, yeah? I guess not this supplicant, but now it does. And then kaboom goes the supplicant. They do stack up to 3. I think they stack up to 5.
So too will resistance.
And then Amani gets the plus damage. That's 30% damage until camp. This is the guy that you use that summoning page on. So I could have fought the boss. I just want to fight him on champion. That being said, I do actually want him down, like, now. Corpse explosion isn't gonna do the job, but I don't think El Light or Valora are either. Oh, actually, what I can do is I can take out the Bone Noble, light him. There we go, 7. And then L Light on the Observer. Blight takes him out. We got more Blight onto the Commander.
Cuts on its own.
Woo! That would have hurt. Alright, Pierce. That extra damage came in handy. Picture the face.
The bigger the beast,
Not that he had a face.
the greater the glory.
How did the skeleton bleed on your best coat?
Brought low.
I would like to know this. How did skeleton bleed on your best coat? Anyway, I'll get rid of the holy water. This is more likely to get me gems and heirlooms, so that's the reasoning behind it. Use a key here.
A handsome reward for a task.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Meant to hit tab, not escape. Oh well, it's done.
A fortune. Waiting.
Is it me or did I like teleport forward there a little bit? You know, I don't think I need all the torches that I have just because I'm using L Light, but maybe we'll get rid of them for the next set of heirlooms or something. Healing.
Another one falls.
And that lever goes down.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Ooh, another golem. We're finding them a lot. Flashing daggers so I can hit the veteran.
A devastating blow.
Impale, so I can hit the veteran and the jailer, also blighting the golem. Little bit of a hit there. Question is, yes, the jailer was damaged a bit. So do I want to corpse explosion taking the jailer out, or do I want to catalyst really chunking out the jailer, or the golem? Let's catalyst. Now that is a 13. He goes twice. Spear form. We L light, we hit the jailer. Jailer down. Golem goes, he's gonna have 12 health. Woo! Pierce.
Their cursed champion falls.
And no golem was left.
Remind yourself that
Leaving
overconfidence is a slow and insidious
Sarcophagi.
killer.
Hidden treasures. Yay! 500 gold, I'll leave it. Alright. So here's the plan. We're gonna go to the treasure room, go down, get all that stuff, go back around, get all the curios. Just because I'm greedy like that. And then we'll go all the way up. Flashing and get the supplicants because I do not want another Crimson Curse. Impale. That's one down, everyone is blighted. Corpse Explosion, taking out Supplicant, blighting the other two. Then take out the Bulwark with Blight. Marksman isn't going to do much. Loki, please get out of there, buddy. Uno momento. Alright, now that he's out of the room and not pulling on cords, fix the face. Dexterity potion is for the next few
Triumphant
battles.
precipitates
Yeah.
a dizzying fall.
Let's give that to Amani. 3 battles plus 15 dodge. Okay. We're gonna get rid of some of these torches so I can get
A
more
blazing
busts.
star is born.
Because I actually do need those. So this is amazing to have. And we'll leave the rest. Default party order. Fun. Flashing daggers hitting the middle two. Impale, blighting all of them. I'm not gonna get a corpse explosion off, so what I'll probably do
Fear
is catalyst the Grotesque that hasn't gone yet. That one goes down to blight. And then Gaoler the Bulwark. It goes down to next blight. So Throwing dagger. And that's the fight. Corpse explosion. Alright, don't have the room for the torch, so we just use it.
They can be beaten.
I'm gonna use the firewood.
Gathered close in tenuous
That way we
firelight
heal up a tad.
and uneasy
We're gonna have the
companionship.
nighttime ambush. So I'm gonna up our blight chance. A banquet for the eyes for extra food for after this. Plus 2 damage on Corbin. Night moves for the scouting. Extra damage on Silent. And then we'll up her dodge as well. Alright, we'll see how this goes, because I actually haven't done a
The birthplace of dread.
nightmare with her. Flashing daggers before they get a riposte.
There will be no rest by the fire tonight.
Speedy little buggers. At least we dodged that one. Impaling.
A singular strike.
Good dodge there. 443. That may suck. We resisted it. Gonna infuse the Rattler, who's already gone and riposted. Lighted for 16, he goes down. I'll light the other one. That way lower accuracy. Misses. Ha ha ha. Throwing dagger, taking him out. I can't hit the Pliskin who's stealth, so Serpent Sway, getting blocks. Kinda surprised they hit, and they blighted, which kinda hurts, but Corpse Explosion ending it. Ooh, a beautiful thing, 1 of 7. Pause if you want to read it. I think these are my first Aegis skills. Those are kinda important. We'll heal Silent, that poison's gonna hurt. Got Venomous Vial, which I could be wrong, but I believe if I just leave this, it spawns in my inventory? Anyway, I'll still take it. But there's no way in hell I'm losing these Aegis skills, so we'll get rid of the medicinal herbs for these. Use the last key. Busts, busts. I do want the portraits, but holy hell, I kind of need these. And we'll leave the portraits. Going down. And then we'll go back around and get all the other curios. I'm going to leave these. I got 3 invitations just this run. I have like at least 1 more. So it leaves me with 4. I feel comfortable getting the Viscount done with that. That should be plausible. 75, 110, 85, 80. You know, I don't know why I'm trying to get... Even with that trap disarm here, I don't know why I'm trying. Yacetus would be nice to get the trap disarm on, but... screw it. Alright. Pack has been looted. We can dig through this. I think that's our first wall that we've actually run into. That's what medicinal herbs are for, and I gave it up, but it was worth it. Moving on along. We're gonna need blood soon. We can probably get through the dungeon without needing blood, but...
The ground quakes.
We can probably dip out too without needing it. Like Corpse Explosion, anyone? No. Catalysting on... Wraith. Let's screw her. We're gonna L light. Who doesn't go down? Let's get the Jailer. Jailer goes down, Wraith goes down. Then we can throw in dagger the Grotesque. Grotesque down, just Jailer and 1 left. he takes his friend out.
The abyss.
Yeah, that would horror me.
frightens Even the boldest
Give me
gaze.
some stress. Why did you take your skeleton buddy out? Poison darts. Impale. You know, do I roll the dice? Do I really roll the dice? Screw it. Let's roll the dice. I have Corbin here giving me a bunch of torch. So as long as I don't run into anything that is from the creeping mist where I need to torch through to get the walls, I'm fine. And as long as I don't run into rubble, I'm fine. As long as I don't run into an obstacle, I'm fine. Oh, hell. I say as I get the Crimson Curse. Alright, Flashing Daggers. Really? She had to go first? We'll Catalyst the Sycophant. So at least the Sycophant goes down. We impale.
Precision and
Big Blight on all of them. Supplicant goes down. Oh, I thought he would, but I guess not. Then Yacetis. Let's take out the Sycophant. Valora. Or not. Lovely. Poke. Corpse explosion, and that should be that.
a decisive pummeling.
See, that thing can bleed on your best coat. That I would believe. Alright. Bed Corbin, we're good. Don't need to default order. Just sanity things here. Yeah, we're fine. Don't want that trap spawning enemies. 90% of rooms coming up. There had to be a secret door. There had to be a secret door. I knew it was coming up. It's just I don't have a key anymore. I need to find a key.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Well, flashing. Let's get the Grieving Seraph, or the Bone Wraith down. That should take out the Noble as well. And then when I impale, we'll be good. Can actually Corpse Explosion the Noble, blighting all of them. So that's a little damage to the Seraph. I'll roll the dice on the Seraph here, not impale it. But what we can do, if I Val Aura it, can either do that or get rid of the damage from the marksman, but yeah, let's at least mitigate the damage, knowing that this is incoming. Yeah, 12-8 quad AoE damage, that's why I don't like that thing. That thing hurts like hell.
The blood
I picked the face. I know we dodged like 2 of the hits there, but still. There realistically is nothing to give up here. Other than food, which is a horrible idea. I do not recommend doing this. This is a horrible idea. I'm going to reiterate, this is a horrible idea, especially with these estate rules.
in gold, trinkets
I can't carry anymore.
for in blood.
I don't know why I'm continuing. I cannot carry anymore. The only reason to continue would be to see if I get a key in one of these last rooms to see if I can get a head in the secret door, which I think I actually have all... No, I don't. I don't have Maverick's head. Do I? No, I have Maverick's head. I'm pretty sure I have all of the heads in this estate. There is no reason for me to continue this dungeon. It would be silly. I think we're done.
Corridors and sloped.
And then we got 12 crests as a reward. I'm very interested to see just how many I got back, because collected treasure 0. I don't remember the last time I actually did that. So 11,250 gold as a reward. We got the Koala scales, which is plus 15% damage and 33 bleed resistance, which has some very, very good uses. So it looks like we got 72 crests as a total. $36 busts? Yeah, 36 busts. And 12 deeds. I'd say that was lucrative. Oh man, it's been a very long time since I've done that. That was fun. Amani hit level 5, Silent hit level 5, Audrey hit level 5. Just like I planned. Pernicosis on the Silent, which is minus stress relief done. I do not care about that. Sithis on Amani, which we will get off. That is minus dodge, minus damage, and minus food consumed. I don't like any of that. Then Warren's Adventurer on her.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world
Amani,
and that
medical word, please.
dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
I won't be using her in the courtyard. Got the Nomad Wagon, nothing I want. Don't know why I'm checking the stagecoach, but nothing there. Okay. Oh boy. Well, the last Necromancer is there if I want to go fight him. Otherwise, looking around, it's nothing really I want. So it's just going to be kind of a leveling run wherever. I might take the time to go back into the courtyard and see if I can't level that up a bit more and get another trinket or two from there. We'll see about that though. And go from there. I'm still reeling from the amount of trinkets I got from that. Like I think I can fully upgrade the Abbey now. Now I need a few more trinkets, but
Claiming communion.
5 more for the penance hole, and then Abbey's fully upgraded. Which is amazing to me. But yeah, that's a thing. And then after that it's all districts, which is kind of cool. And I can actually get the Anathenum now, which is plus Blight Chains plus Debuff Chance, which I might use that in a few very specific fights. So I'm going to get this so I can start getting these ribbons, because as you can see, generate 0 to 4. So it's going to be chance based if I get any. I would like at least 4 to 8 for very specific fights. So let's get this rolling. Is there anything else I want? Memorial Ground 2 would be nice to get crit chance up, but yeah. We'll go with Anathenum for now. And that's mainly for the debuff chance, and we'll go from there. I like where things are at. So next time, courtyard, probably this medium here. I don't really care about the Subjugator's helmet, but that will probably be the one I go for, just because it's a medium, better chance of getting Crimson Court trinkets, all that jazz. And we'll go from there. Just to like level it up, people up, all that fun stuff. And we'll go and have some fun with that. So that will probably be it for this time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz, and otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please, have a good one.